Hi there, I'm finally back. Had a great time, but I'm finally back in Sweden. And I was watching A Nightmare on Elm Street because Wes Craven passed away recently. May rest in peace. Wonderful director. And I realized I didn't have the 30th anniversary NECA figure of Freddy Krueger, and I wanted this one badly. I wanted it before it went up on eBay because I'm sure this is going to go up on eBay soon and it's going to go for like $1 million or something. So I managed to grab this one while it was pretty cheap. So we're going to have a look at this one today. This is the NECA Nightmare on Elm Street 30th Anniversary Ultimate Freddy. Wonderful figure, I have to say. I'm very, very pleased with this one. First we're going to have a look at the packaging. This is the original Nightmare on Elm Street poster artwork. Very, very cool. I love how they go all out on these. They, you know, spare no expenses. Wonderfully done. And it has this little window, these Velcro buttons. Opens up like this. Freddy there on the inside. Sorry about the glare there, quite a sunny day today. But that's the inside of the box. And this is what it looks like on the side. And the back. I love these boxes, they're just amazing. It's so beautiful that I want to keep this. You know, I always unbox the figures, I always take them out. But I never know what to do with the actual packaging when I'm done. Probably gonna hang on to this. I have no idea what to do with it, but it's too beautiful to just throw away, in my opinion. Lovely, very, very beautifully done. Everything about it is just exceptional. And it says ages 17 and up. Freddy there on the top. Freddy himself, I've already switched out his head. Look at that face, isn't that lovely? Exceptional sculpting on this one. It looks just like Robert Englund from the original Nightmare on Elm Street. I've had a couple of Freddy vs. Jason figures before, but I've never had one from the original Nightmare. That's why I was so intrigued by this one. They did a wonderful job capturing all the details. As you can tell, he does not have stripes on his arms. He didn't have that in the original. The burns and sort of welts on his face are beautifully crafted. You can remove the hat if you want to. That's what he looks like without the hat. Just lovely. Detailing in the glove, just wonderful. And this one has these new legs. I think that there was an original version which did not have, it had solid legs, the typical solid one-piece legs, but you can adjust his feet, move his wrists, elbows. Wonderfully done, and you have a lot of posing abilities with this figure. So let's see, let's pop that hat back onto him that way, I believe. There we go. Very nice. And you also have several accessories with this one. Alright, that's the original head. Looks like that. I kind of like the menacing glare a little bit more, but I think they've done a wonderful job sculpting these. Captured all the details, the likeness. It's all here. Amazingly done. Let's have a closer look at the... there we are. Alright, that's the face. That's the head I'm currently using. And I was surprised to find these were not easy to pop off and on. It takes a lot of, like, they are on there good. So you really have to pull to get these off, and that always feels a little risky. But we'll have a closer look at the figure itself. They've done a wonderful job on this. I think the likeness is just perfect. The detailing, exceptional. I'm thrilled with this. I couldn't be happier. It's the original Freddy Krueger, perfectly captured, in my opinion. Alright, you also have this little phone with the tongue on it that Nancy answers. Of course, the legendary line, "I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy." And he sticks his tongue out. Awesome stuff. I never know what to do with this, but it's a nice little inclusion. This face mask, sort of dead skin mask, I think. I think you can pop this on one of the different heads. Not quite sure, but nice inclusion. This severed finger hand. Cuts his own fingers off and sprays green blood all over the place. Very, very nice. I think the blood is a little bit too green in my opinion, but very fun inclusion, and I'm certainly going to be using this one. And finally you have this alternate head, which is just amazing. When you actually pulls the skin off of his face and you actually see the skeletal, crazy, yeah, grinning skull. In my opinion, this actually looks better than it does in the movie. I mean, they've captured this perfectly well. Look at the detail there. Just exceptional, just amazing. Even the burns on his face, the blood, the grin, the eyes, it's incredible. I think it's just fantastic. Here's a comparison between the original Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy and the Freddy vs. Jason versions. You can actually see the difference here. You can tell this shirt is a lot lighter, which is a nice touch. Different sculpt, different likeness, and this one is rigid, which is horrible. This figure cannot stand up on its own. It's just impossible. This one, however, can stand in a variety of different poses, and that is a lot better in my humble opinion. So yeah, let's see if I can change out the hands here. 1 second. The wrist is just on a ball joint, so it's pretty easy to remove. A lot easier than the head, that's for certain. There we are, kind of something like that. He goes, "Dana, watch this." Cuts his own fingers off, spurting blood. Just lovely. Yeah, very brief review. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Not a lot to say about this one. With Wes's passing, I wanted something to honor his legacy, and I was watching the original Elm Street, and I felt I wanted this original Freddy, the 30th anniversary NECA version. So I went ahead and picked this one up. It's almost my birthday too, so I guess it's kind of an early birthday present to myself. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this review, and I will be back shortly. I've got a lot of cool stuff coming up, including some steelbooks that I'm going to share with you guys, and maybe some other stuff. We'll see. But mainly some steelbooks. Alright, that was my review of the NECA 30th Anniversary Freddy Krueger figure. Hope you've enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys later. Take care.